King's Cross Station in London.
I know it's mission impossible, but can you find out where we are with guards and drivers?
One of Britain's biggest transport hubs.
It's a logistical nightmare.
All passengers must leave the station immediately.
I do suspect she is going into shock.
And the gateway to the north along the East Coast Mainline. 400 miles of high-speed track stretching from the capital through the northeast and into Scotland. The task of keeping this vital part of the rail network up and running
Network Rail Control, York emergency phone.
falls to a small army of railway men and women working behind the scenes
It's like playing with a huge big train set.
and around the clock to keep the trains on time and us, the travelling public, on track.
Yeah, I think someone who's done a wee. Platform 9.
And on top of that, this year they're under pressure to complete one of the biggest investments in the railway since Victorian times.
We've got passengers stuck in a lift on number 6 and 7.
All aboard for the ups and downs
Yeah, it's down.
of life on the railway. This week, it's a day of disruption at King's Cross and on the East Coast Mainline.
Got 2 trains waiting outside the station because we've got no platforms.
Trapped customers are close to meltdown.
The fire brigade would have to break it open. There's a lot of glass, OK?
And an engineering gremlin threatens the whole day's schedule.
Trust me, that's your issue. They can't make it for the 8:30, it's not possible.
London King's Cross. Originally built in 1852 as the London hub of the Great Northern Railway. This famous station now welcomes over 33 million passengers a year. To cope with the volume, Network Rail has given the station a recent £600 million renovation, bringing it speeding into the 21st century. And key to a major transport hub is its staff.
Where are you travelling to?
Leeds.
Yeah, you can do that. Catch the 1930 and change to Doncaster.
Most East Coast passenger services are run by Virgin Trains. And station support assistant Lee has worked for the company at King's Cross for 3 years.
It's one of those jobs that at times is quiet and there's not much going on, and then the next minute you've got 10 customers who have missed their train, and you've got to sort of play a balancing act of being their mate and also telling them, actually, unfortunately, you've missed your train.
The train at platform 11 is 17.
While platform staff are the face of King's Cross, hidden above its 12 platforms is the beating heart of the station, the control room.
This is information for passengers travelling on the 1810 Great Northern Service to Peterborough.
Network Rail's station control assistant, Andrew, a train guard in his youth, has been dealing with the trials and tribulations of the station for the past 4 years.
Should it all change in the next minute, then so be it. It all changes, you know. You deal with whatever you've got to deal with. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, ask them if you can help you out.
Lindsay, who's worked for the railway for 13 years, is the London linchpin for Virgin services on the East Coast Mainline.
All interested mobiles, Pappers, Yankee 22, platform 0.
Being a controller is a skilled juggling act.
Pappers on 0, please. Platform 0. It's like playing with a huge big train set. Echo 22's due at 2053. I don't seem to get stressed. Oh, I do sometimes. But if you stress, there's it just creates more problems. 9 times out of 10 it runs smoothly and you're all right and you get there. But there is that odd occasion when, unfortunately, it just doesn't happen.
A 173 miles north, Leeds is the busiest station in the north of England and a major hub on the East Coast Line, where over 100,000 passengers a day connect to stations countrywide. Looking after Virgin services at Leeds today is Mel.
We don't have problems at Leeds Station. We have challenges.
One of the challenges is time.
So I live my life by the clock, to be honest. That train's late, 30 seconds, what's going on? Speak to the signal box.
And she's very hands-on.
When you've had a difficult day, come in here and I go, take that, take that, take that. When a customer's walking past and they see you going like that, they don't mess with you then.
80% of Virgin trains run on time or close to it. But sometimes there's a problem. And today there's news that the 650 1 Echo 06 Glasgow to King's Cross on the East Coast Mainline has lost power.
We just had a train fail north of Grantham, and currently the line is blocked, so nothing can move till we've got that train out the way.
And when something goes wrong on the East Coast Mainline, this is where they manage it.
Signal's been put back, so he's not got into section yet.
Jerry is Route Control Manager at Network Rail's state-of-the-art operating centre in York, known as The Rock.
It's a very fragile network in terms of the domino effect and how one small thing can soon become quite a lot of disruption if you don't grab hold of it quite sharpish.
Train buff Jerry is part owner of a diesel locomotive and is used to troubleshooting.
You take some decisions sometimes that are hard, fair, but at the same time quite difficult for those people directly affected.
Cancelled, Delta 15.
On this occasion, it's Mel and the team at Leeds who are the first to be affected by the train that's blocking the line near Grantham. The Rock has just cancelled the 12:15 service to King's Cross.
We're going to move all those customers to the 12:45 train. However, that train will be reserved for the 12:45, which now means the 12:15 customers are going to have to find a seat where they can. They're not going to be happy.
Now Mel has to pack 2 sets of customers onto one train. But no one's allowed on the 12:45 until all seat reservations are in place.
Walter Spencer, what's your location? I'll give you a hand.
Then it's first come, first served.
12:15 reservation, I'm afraid, no longer apply. Very busy train, so it's just find a seat where you can, where there's no ticket on the back, darling. Oh, customer smiling at me. One happy customer, she must be getting off at Wakefield. Yes, we're problem-solving people. It's a challenge, not a problem.
Despite the disruption, Mel and the dispatch team have managed to get the 12:45 off on time. The 200-mile journey to King's Cross should take 2¼ hours. But with the broken down train sitting on the track outside Grantham, it could be much longer. And at The Rock, they're well aware that the knock-on effect of one stuck train can lead to a world of problems for passengers.
It's a bit like a disease, it very quickly spreads.
Once again, this is a special announcement for passengers travelling to destinations on the East Coast Mainline. We'd like to apologise for the delay and disruption to services this afternoon.
The stuck Glasgow to King's Cross train is still blocking the line, and no East Coast Mainline trains can get in or out of King's Cross station.
Passengers are currently asked to remain on the departure concourse and await further announcements.
OK, there's no, any of the services we don't know at the moment.
It's Network Rail and Virgin staff who need to try and keep the delayed customers happy.
Hello, ladies.
The same question.
Yep. The next one to Doncaster you can get on, wherever one it comes out first, OK? If you pop out here and look on the board, as soon as there is a train boarding, you can get that service to Newton Northgate, OK?
The majority of Virgin trains arrive on time or close to it. But occasionally, one apparently small problem can cause major disruption. And that's because of the nature of the track itself. First started in the 1800s, the East Coast Mainline consists of just 2 tracks for much of its length. And that causes an obvious problem for Route Control Manager Jerry, as he analyses the ongoing impact of the broken down train outside Grantham.
The train that became failed on the 2-track section. So it's failed in a place where we've not got 4 lines, so we can't run round it on the slow lines. In terms of a defective train, or even a track defect, the worst place you can have it is on one of those 2-track sections. Before you know where you are, you've got trains queuing up.
The train is going nowhere. it's completely lost power due to a defective transformer.
That's the kind of failure that's catastrophic. It's very hard to predict, if not impossible, and at this point the train is a failure.
So the ROC sends a rescue locomotive to collect it, while diversions are put in place for other trains heading south. Back at King's Cross, as more people arrive to catch their trains, station controller Andrew has to get firm.
May your attention please. Once again I would like to ask passengers standing at the barrier lines from 0 to 8 if you could kindly return to the main departure concourse. Incoming trains are already delayed and passengers wish to get off these trains.
Virgin's information controller, Lindsay, has a plan to clear the barriers.
If you put the estimated boarding time of the 15:05,
Yep.
the 15:15.
By extending the already estimated departure times, Lindsay hopes delayed customers will go off to grab a cuppa.
If you put a 17-minute delay on that one, please. And then hopefully that'll take it away.
The first East Coast train to arrive at King's Cross is almost 2 hours late. And anticipating hundreds of frazzled passengers, Virgin staff go into action.
Help yourselves, folks. Just drink some crisps as well.
They seem a little bit annoyed, but, you know, they know it's not personally our fault, so we're just trying to make it a little bit easier for them.
Help yourselves, popcorn and drinks.
84 minutes late.
Sorry about the delay, sir.
On the concourse, passengers are immediately issued with delay and repay tickets. But that's not enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Who do we complain to officially?
Well,
I know you say get in touch with customers' relations. Have you tried to get in touch with customer relations? Press number 5 and you go to number 6. Then you go to number 6, press number 7. It took me 25 minutes to get in touch with British Rail yesterday.
Really?
Virgin Train.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but these
Can I take your details and get someone in contact with you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
Yeah. Richard Branson would be preferable.
And he's not the only one who's frustrated.
I've got a flight to New York booked, and then they're offering 3 bags of crisps.
No, we got a shortbread.
You've got a shortbread?
Yeah,
I only had the option for a 3 bag of crisps.
1606 Delta 21, platform number 2, number 2. King's Cross, but everything's coming in at once now. We've got 2 trains waiting outside the station because we've got no platforms. So, yeah. It's a lovely day. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Don't even know what day of the week it is. Hello.
But 188 miles north at York, a key East Coast mainline station and the halfway point between London and Edinburgh, you can hear a pin drop.
Kind of a bit of a lull before the storm, and this always kind of happens really. You'll have the incident, it'll clear up a little bit, and then you'll get rid of everybody, and then we'll have something like now where the station's quite scarce, and it's just waiting for that backlog of passengers and of trains to start coming north from London that will have been held up.
Station manager Tom always has customers' best interests at heart.
When people say what's going to be the impact for today, I truly couldn't say, because to one person it might be a slight mither and it might be a slight inconsideration, whereas to somebody else it could mean that they've missed a hospital appointment for something they've been waiting for 3 or 4 years.
After more than 2 hours, the first delayed train out of King's Cross is ready to go north. And with no seat restrictions, it might be a squeeze.
The challenge is now the passengers. Because we've had a few cancellations, it's the amount of passengers we're going to have on the trains. And some train services we're not going to be reserving either. So we can just get the trains in and out as soon as possible.
May I have your attention, please? This is a special announcement for passengers travelling with more than 15
Virgin train service to Stirling. Please be advised that there are no seat reservations on this service today. This service is now boarding on platform 0. Absolutely dangerous. This is a safety announcement, Please do not run. Please do not run and cause injuries on the platforms. Thank you. It only needs one to go over. It'll be like dominoes.
After accidents on the stairs, most station injuries are due to passengers slipping, tripping or falling on platforms.
It's going to be a full service and there'll probably be quite a few people standing, unfortunately, for us.
With the rush hour looming, the challenge is to get people on their outward journeys safely, but quickly.
Papa's kilos on the platform, quick turnaround, 1508, platform 3. Andrew, 1505, actually every train until the 1535 inclusive, no seat reservations. Thanks. From now, we are going to try and run every single train booked. So now we're just trying to get everything back to normal-ish with delays.
8 hours after leaving Glasgow, the cause of all the problems, 1 Echo 06, limps into London, pulled by a Thunderbird rescue engine, aptly named after the 60s TV series.
Train that broke down at 11:50 today is just arriving into King's Cross, empty with an assistant locomotive at the front of it. And then once it's locked up, it will be sent back out empty to the depot to be repaired for its service tomorrow.
But Lee is suddenly taken off guard. The train is full of passengers.
I thought it was empty. I thought it was empty. Gents, the train that was actually delayed is coming with passengers on it.
With no meet and greet ready for the unexpected arrivals, Virgin's human Thunderbirds are go.
Delay repay, guys. Delay repay. Okay. Delay repay. Delay repay. Delay repay. Claim me your money back for your train being delayed. Sorry about that.
Not sorry as we are.
Anyway, we made an effort.
The next train to depart from platform 5 will be the 1535 Mercury train to service to Leeds.
As rush hour approaches, trains are now being sent out in quick succession.
Just get on this one and get to where you need to be. Mayhem.
Dispatcher Ian, a veteran of the railway who's worked for 5 different train companies in the past 15 years, is expecting a difficult afternoon.
Yeah, 1535's ready on 5. Driver's taken his break, so we're not going to be leaving any time yet.
But it's about to get even more challenging.
We've got another train just broke down in the tunnels. So that Thunderbird that just dragged that one in has been uncoupled to go and rescue another train that's just broken down in the tunnels just here. The 1508 York service, so that's not very good.
Andrew, can I take the 1535 off the board? The 1606 is falling down. Will you shove a 10-minute delay on the 1606, please? And then I'll see where we are as well. It died. It's stuck in the tunnels in Copenhagen. I've got a fitter looking at it now. We don't know whether we're going to have to haul it back into the station.
And the train in the tunnel isn't the end of today's problems.
Has something else happened? Zed?
Must be, I don't know, let me check. Then I could tell you.
Something else must have happened because we've got 44 late, 31 late, 24 late, 25 late, and 22 late. Leeds. Why are they all late again? Has something else happened? Signal problems at Retford.
It doesn't rain with disruption, it pours with disruption here.
It goes pink as well, kind of a zigzag pink. And I'm not 100% sure what that means, to be quite honest. I think our uniform's red, so the blood and the sweat doesn't show. Oh.
Yeah, we're texting now, we're just sorting it out. Okay, thank you.
We've got passengers stuck in a lift on number 6 and 7.
That's the way.
It's the tail end of the rush hour at King's Cross, and it's been a challenging day.
Delay or pay?
Most Virgin trains run on time, but occasionally the service is badly disrupted. Today is one of those days. After huge delays caused by the failed 0650 Glasgow to London train, another stuck in a tunnel, and signal failure, the day's problems have now elevated. Network Rail staff are trying to rescue passengers trapped in the lift on platforms 6 and 7.
Right, we can just get the water into them. Get it open enough so we can get this water in.
Denise, a customer support assistant and former door supervisor, is used to taking charge of situations.
Can I actually not open that enough to get that in?
The elevator has jammed because 10 commuters have managed to cram themselves into a lift with a maximum load of 8. It's rapidly turning into a sauna.
They here? Are the engineers here?
But with her security background, Denise is cool, calm and collected.
Yeah, they're quite happy at the moment. Not too sure when they get out there, but it does look a bit hot now. They're not shouting at us. I don't want to be in there with them sweating. It must stink. They're happy at the moment, all right? But they are getting really, really hot and bothered, and we couldn't get no water into
what
them.
I'll do, have you tried opening it with the key?
Yeah, we
try
only
with the key,
managed
but
to
I
get
can't do
those
the key,
doors.
It's approaching half an hour since the lift stuck, which must feel like a lifetime if you're getting up close and personal in a glass box. As the lift engineer tinkers with the hydraulics, trapped passenger Lucy wonders whether the emergency services have been called.
No, they're going to try this first. The fire brigade would have to break it open, which, yeah. There's a lot of glass, okay? I think they've decided they might call the fire brigade themselves because it's taken too long for them to get out. I can't stop them from calling the fire brigade.
While Denise deals with stuck commuters, Information Controller Lindsay has news on the train stuck in a tunnel outside the station earlier on.
Actually, it's just moved. It's just jump spaces on the CCF. So it's literally just moved, so hopefully that's them actually moving it and fixing it, I hope.
The CCF, Control Centre of the Future, is a high-tech, colour-coded mapping system which gives a real-time overview of the London end of the East Coast Mainline.
I'm just glad it's moving. Well, so I'll find out later what's happened.
The day's madness is winding down. Services are gradually returning to normal.
Just congested now because we've hit the rush hour and obviously waiting for platforms. We can breathe again.
Yeah, ticket restrictions back in place. Trains are going to be running to time now, so let's put them back in place.
Don't rock it.
But there's one piece of machinery that's still refusing to budge. The lift doors won't open unless the car's completely flush with the ground, which the engineer is trying to manipulate from the pit.
Yeah, it's down. It's down. Yeah, it should do.
Now for the moment of truth. Although the lift is level, its prisoners might have run out of steam.
I think somebody might be phoning the fire brigade from in there.
Yeah? No, you're going to see what happens.
Told them it's up to them what they do. The only way they can get them out, they're going to have to smash it open. There we are. Right, everybody okay?
Are you guys late now?
Well, we've been stuck in a lift for about 45 minutes, so obviously we're a bit late, yeah.
It's always a bit of a shock when you see people, that many people, actually squared into that lift so well. It's quite a talent. It's quite a talent.
Exciting, wasn't it? They all on that train? They must have got in first class. Yeah. I think they did, because they were at the back.
After the day's delays, the Virgin team have got things back on track.
I think we've done well today. We've weathered the storm. I think it all boils down to the information you give people, and if you give them the right information, then it kind of calms them down.
But Ian knows only too well that passengers don't always stay calm.
I was attacked on the station 2 years ago, which was quite traumatic, and I think that was the first time I ever had a panic attack in my life. I had people going for me, kind of reaching out with their nail. I had members of staff in front of me pushing people away from me, but it was quite traumatic.
"5 miles from King's Cross at Bounds Green, one of the depots responsible for the upkeep of Virgin's East Coast fleet is gearing up for the night.
Concentrate the programme, get the first one out on time, and then work on the others as we go. Right. I haven't seen anything special tonight. If you get any issues, give me a shout, yeah?
Production manager and trained electrician Kev has worked at the depot for 20 years. And if a train fails, it's up to Kev and the crew to fix the problem.
Start at the beginning of the night where your heartbeat starts going at a nice drum beat, because you're thinking yourself, you work your way through it, and all of a sudden, your heartbeat has to start getting a little bit quicker and a little bit faster.
Next year, Virgin introduces brand new East Coast trains. But the current older fleet has to be serviced nightly by a 17-strong team of technicians and cleaners. The delays earlier mean trains are coming in late, and if the overnight maintenance schedule is disrupted, tomorrow's passengers may be late too.
This is coming over an hour late. Really need it out to the driver at 1 o'clock. I don't want it any later than that.
Kev needs to turn this locomotive, the 102, around quickly. It has to get to King's Cross, ready for the 8:30 service.
Liam will do an exam. He's got somebody supporting him picking up repairs. So with a bit of luck, we'll still give this drive at 1 o'clock.
It's a pre-service exam. It's an exam that's got to be done before the train goes back into traffic. Just walking through the train to make sure there's nothing that's going to endanger the crew or the general public that use the train.
Liam's team find a fault with one of the door cables, which will need replacing.
How long we got? 50 minutes before this train needs to go to the driver.
Everything from the automatic doors to the undercarriage is checked.
It's due to the driver at 0058. It's now 57.
But with only 1 minute to go before the 102 needs to leave the depot, they found a problem with the brakes.
I've got a bit of a brake up here, but it's not a full brake. Anything? Should come on again now. One that says train supply will go off now. That's us done, mate. I'll meet you back in the
Sometimes turning it on and off again is all it takes, and everyone's managed to compress a 2-hour job into an hour and a half.
Kev, that's 10 road done now, yeah?
You'll take your time, son, know what I mean? You've only been out there an hour and a half. No, well done, boys.
All that's needed is for Kev to give it the final once-over, and then he can relax.
10 road's ready to go, son. Yeah. All right, mate, ciao.
With the 102 finally out on time, Kev now has a fighting chance to get the rest of the train serviced in time to avoid major disruption in the morning.
See ya.
But minutes later, there's bad news. The 102 has only just left the depot, but it won't accelerate properly. Even though it's needed at King's Cross in 6 hours, it will have to come back in for repairs.
Yeah, Rob, where are you, mate? You having something to eat?
Yeah.
that first set that left here is coming straight back. There's a problem with logo 102. I've got to speak to York and start making some amendments to what we're up to. Fucking hell, make my day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I'm speechless.
Not all problems on the railway are train-related. Customers can also be challenging. 170 miles north of London, Leeds station is open 24 hours a day. And it's Network Rail's customer service assistant, Jason, who deals with passengers out for a night on the tiles.
We've got a different set of issues that people are waiting for late night trains on the concourse, and we've got to bear in mind they've had quite a lot to drink. Trouble can brew, wrong words said, and all of a sudden we've got a fight. Are you getting on York train? Are you going to York? Because you told me you're going to Murphy. Well, if you're not going to York, you need to be that side at barriers. That's all I'm asking. I'm going to ask you politely.
I know.
And then I might have to get police, all right.
Oh, fuck off. Are you joking?
I'm not joking because you're just not listening.
Are you joking?
No. Just want to go that side at barriers?
Now I love you. Up the fucking town.
This one.
Jason's responsibility is to prevent the seemingly drunk man from accidentally falling onto the tracks.
Go on.
I'm not taking piss out of you.
I'm not taking mick out of you.
You're trying to.
I'm not. Go on. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Network Rail to BTP.
Jason decides to call British Transport's Boys in Blue to have a friendly word in the man's ear.
Yeah, but he just needs to stop being a nuisance. Yeah, just explain it to him. Cheers.
Not only do the cops have to calm down the man being a nuisance, they also have to deal with a passenger who has a trick up his sleeve.
Get the value out your head what you've got. Now just choose any card with that suit, any card you want. Keep it on that for us. So we've got 7 hearts with Disney on it. Yeah. You can mix the cards up like this. Yeah. Americans tend to mix the cards up a little bit like this. Yeah. But at the end of the day, touch the top, like that.
Like this card on the old photo.
In North London, Bounds Green production manager Kev is trying to perform magic on his tightening maintenance schedule.
Being 14, right, I can get done pretty quickly if you get my drift.
It's this Class 90 business though with the driver and
Oh shit. That's why it's on Delta 04. It's got the 90 on it. Oh.
So yeah, apart from all that shit, it's doing quite well, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's perfect at mine.
But Kev's biggest headache is Locomotive 102, which broke down minutes after leaving the depot.
I couldn't get over fucking 2 or 3 miles an hour. Oh no, I've just noticed smoke. I don't know if we're...
It's not what Kev wants to hear. Now everyone has to pull together to find the problem and get it fixed in record time.
Yeah, the left and right are swapped over.
Right way. Anything obvious?
Nothing obvious. You're doing the text for the stack work. The only thing it's doing is that cable.
Yeah, but as long as that's secure, that can't go anywhere.
Oh, no. Use the feeling gauge on that, and it's between the step.
Because I'm going to tell York, we've looked at what we believe would be the obvious. We can't establish what it is at the moment. I've got a TSE on it.
Now 10 to 6.
It's now 10 to 6. And
Kev's worried. Having exhausted all possibilities, technician Wayne has a last-minute hunch.
But on the number 2, you've still got to disconnect it to take the bogey off. Haven't you?
Yeah.
Right, we'll check the other side.
No trains are allowed out of the depot until they're completely safe. And if the problem can't be fixed, the morning rush hour service from King's Cross might be 1 train short. Passengers are beginning to arrive for the day's first departures. The countdown to rush hour has begun.
Oh. Wayne,
Yeah, stop.
this is interesting. Where the fuck's that come from?
That's the rim off of there.
Kev has 20 years' experience and knows his trains inside out.
Trust me, that's your issue.
That's fucking.
That's your problem.
But this one has tested his patience. The problem is wheel slip. If a track is slippery and too much power is applied, the wheels turn on the rail, but the train doesn't move, which then damages the wheel mechanism. And with the clock ticking, the maintenance team needs to get a move on to do the necessary repairs.
Fucking hell, it's 6 o'clock now. It's going to take us an hour, I reckon, to do that. Yeah. I'll tell them by 7 we'll have it done, but they can't make it for the 8:30, it's not possible. No. I'll tell them we won't be off of it till we've gone 7. Yeah. So we'll go from there, yeah? All right.
Kev calls the Rock, the rail operating centre in York, to give them the bad news.
Hello, Kev.
Hello, mate, how are you?
All right, mate, yeah.
Fucking, I've been fucking better, so have you and me, haven't we? Listen, we've found the fault with 102.
Yeah.
It's going to take them at least an hour to replace the cable and the probe and set it up. My concern is that she takes it out the shed and we have another issue.
That's it, so we'll...
Fucking nightmare, mate.
The 102 won't make the deadline for its 8:30 departure from King's Cross. But thanks to Kev's expert train knowledge and a reshuffling of locomotives, the 102 will be ready for an 11:30 departure, and the rush hour public won't notice a thing.
Just a very, very busy night shift, yeah. But, you know, look forward to another couple of good nights like this, we'll be all right.
After a series of unexpected delays and disruptions, it's been very, very busy for everyone working on the East Coast Mainline. But today, there's good news. Trains are back on schedule. And at Leeds, team leader Mel is well into her shift.
Hi, sweetie. Hola. You all right? If you're travelling, can you find your coach quickly? Right, can we do this fairly quick? Yeah. I suggest we take the trolleys down. Let's take the trolleys down to Guards van. Come on, you're the bloke, let's do it. So don't forget when you get to King's Cross, you've got these, will you? I had a baby left on platform once. Serious. So I've just done 8 days on the trot without a day off, and I'm ready for a day off.
Major delays and disruptions are rare, but they're also unpredictable, and over the years, Mel has been kept on her toes.
I remember when I started, I was fairly young, and you don't realise, because it's so fast-paced here, how time flies, because the days here just zoom, the weeks zoom, and before you know it, you're an older person.
In York, at the Rock, Route Control Manager Jerry is assessing the fallout from the failed Glasgow to King's Cross service, which caused the disruption.
In terms of impact on both performance and obviously on people, significant disruption. Just looking at our system here, which is the overview, it tells me that that incident there, which is shown as a Grantham failure, because that's the best location to show it as, effectively we're looking at 319 trains affected by that, for 4,500 minutes in total.
Down at King's Cross, there's another moment of reckoning. This time it's not due to a defective train. It's to do with a customer, Barbara, whose station support assistant Lee is trying to help.
The 12:30 is gone now, unfortunately, ladies. Is it just you?
After a trip to London to see her favourite musical, Barbara has missed her train home to Newcastle.
We haven't got no more money. Don't worry.
A return trip from Newcastle to London doesn't come cheap, and Lee uses his discretion to prevent any more distress.
The lady was being a bit unwell on the way here. Is there any chance we can get them onto the next train? We've got you on the next train, don't worry. Come on, we're going to go and get you on the train, all right? We'll sort it out, don't worry.
Are you married?
I am married. I got married last year, you were a year too late.
You saved me life and I love him. And that's now what I'm married.
You're lucky.
So thank you. And he's a virgin.
Lee is her knight in shining armour.
Lovely meeting you. Come on, let's get you a seat.
It's like refund counter. I want a bit of steam at the window so I can see it rot.
Come on, let's get you a seat.
Back at Leeds, it's the last train of Mel's shift. Once again, she's risen to the challenge of life on the railways. It's a 19-year career that has taught her that delays and disruptions are not only hard on passengers, but take their toll on staff too.
If everything's running smooth, which nothing really does for long in life, everything's tickety-boo, but we are the people that kind of get the initial blame for it. The majority of customers seem to want to blame us. And that's difficult, to not be defensive, remain professional, but still deliver good customer service with honest answers. We're only human, you know, we're not super women, supermen. We just do our best. We're ordinary people once we get out of here. This is the 14:45. On time, not a minute late. That's how we like it.